Walk really down any downtown street and you'll likely see someone snapping a photo along the way.
And that is how the woman you're about to meet got her start.
For years, Stephanie Glaros has been carrying her camera pretty much everywhere. First, the images were really just for fun. Then for her blog called Humans of Minneapolis. Now that blog has turned into a book, and that's what makes Stephanie Glaros a Minnesotan to meet.
Stephanie Glaros developed her love for photography from her father while growing up in Arden Hills.
I had a father who was a very serious hobbyist, so we actually had a darkroom in our house.
The longtime Minneapolis resident started her career as a freelancer in graphic design. She teaches social media literacy classes and was previously a magazine art director. But she says this, by far, is her most fulfilling project.
I started approaching people to take their pictures because I used to work down on 12th and Hennepin, so I live in the warehouse district, and I would walk to and from work, and I would bring my camera with me.
Her photo collage of Minneapolis pedestrians today is what's known as Humans of Minneapolis.
And I started noticing that I would see the same people every day, and yet we wouldn't interact with each other. For some reason, there was just sort of a barrier between myself and the people I was seeing every day.
With her Canon 5D in hand, she doesn't just take a snapshot, but since 2012, she uses the camera to start a conversation.
What is it about just the image of a photograph that kind of captivates the mind?
I think I approach people with a really kind of open mind and a really sort of a blank slate. So now when I approach someone, and that's not just when I'm working on the project, but just people in general, I think I'm able to let them kind of reveal themselves to me.
Those street-side chats have been put to paper in her newly published book, Humans of Minneapolis. Like this man, Selenius, found on page 36, who's a recovering addict.
He's talking about how important the library is to his recovery, because it gives him something to do. So he goes and he'll just read at the library.
The library is one of her favorite spots to photograph. First Avenue is another. Following the death of Prince, it became an outlet, not just for others, but also for Glaros.
It was really interesting because in the end it turned out to be really, really therapeutic for me in a way that I didn't realize it would be, where, you know, just going down and talking to other people about their feelings helped me clarify my own feelings.
In the book, she thanks the faces in the photos for being willing to talk to who she calls the weird lady with the camera.
I just appreciate people's candor and people's willingness to participate in something like this, not really knowing, not knowing me, not knowing, you know, how it's going to be perceived. I think it's pretty brave.
Now, for those who are wondering, it is sort of a spin on Humans of New York. If you go to her Instagram page, she says right on there, inspired by Humans of New York.
It's a similar bit where they take pictures of regular people.
But there's Humans of Paris,
Yeah.
Humans of San Francisco, they're all over, and it's not all done by the same person, it's done by different individuals who live in those cities.
Very cool.
So her book just came out in November, and you can see it right here, and it is published by a local publisher, Wise Inc.
Well, I'm really glad that she decided to take up this project because it's so fun getting to know your fellow humans in Minneapolis.
But it's just regular people, which is nice so much.
Yeah.
I mean, when you read stories in the news, and frankly, this is part of why we do Minnesotans to Meet, is trying to shine a light on people who maybe aren't normally in the spotlight.
Exactly.
But are interesting.
But I also think the connection that you can make with someone when they share something that's really personal, I think it's just amazing how you can make such a connection over something as simple as Instagram or now in a book.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And
Thanks,
you'll see
Ellen.
a lot of themes in her book, too, like two people that share similar stories.
Oh.